3, 2, 1, let's go. So here, yes, that way. Just a little bit there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Welcome to creative writing. During my lessons with my students, I've realized that I might not have enough time to go through these kind of questions. So that's why I'm creating this video right now to go through it together. Let's have a look at this example of a creative writing task. Now your 11 plus exam, it might have a 20-minute version of creative writing. This has 30 minutes. So let me take you through it and then I want to show you how to quickly set it up. An important skill when you're doing creative writing, you need to write as fast as possible and as well as possible. Here we go. Task. Imagine you are an explorer and have discovered a new and strange place. Write a short description to create interest, excitement, and suspense. Try to write at least a side. So whenever you see that, let's say maybe between one side and 2 sides, as we can see. So 1.5 sides is perfect for this essay. There are spare pages in case you make a mistake. The story does not have to end. Oh, that's a nice way to end it. Maybe we end with a question, which is a technique I'm going to show you guys very soon. You might like to concentrate on all or some of the following. Now the setup, in order to write really quick, is to answer the questions who, what, where, why, how, and then how you feel, and then an ending, so how your characters feel. So that's, you're just going to put in lots of adjectives. What, they see details. Here, where, who, what happens, well, of course. And then now we scroll down a little bit here. You can plan your work in any way that you find helpful. Spider diagram, mind map, bullet points. I'm going to just show you columns. I'm just going to show you headings, to set it up as fast as you can. That's the skill. Half an hour writing. Your planning should just be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then 20 minutes. The other time has to be writing. You'll be given marks for using style, writing, interesting content, interesting sentences. So really, every time you see this, just lots of verbs and adjectives. That's the key thing. Lots of verbs, adjectives, just describe it so much, which is really what is mentioned here. Clearly defined paragraphs. We're going to set up each paragraph using the 5 questions, and then spelling, got to get it all right and make it neat. Remember, the person marking your creative writing, they will have so many students to look at. Just make it so easy for the examiner. And then for this exam, they just gave out a 50. So if you are one of my students, whenever I set this as an assignment, I'll give you a score out of 50 just to see how we're doing right now. So let's zoom out. Okay, this is how we're gonna set it up. This is a homework assignment. Let me see. How can I make this as useful as possible for you guys? So, essay title, quick. It is Explorer. You are an explorer. I know it just says it there. I'm just making the text a bit bigger. I need to do this video as quickly as I can. And have discovered a new and strange place. Already I think I've taught myself something. Look at the title. I want words for new. Synonyms, just think of adjectives straight away. Modern, strange, weird, eccentric, quirky, unconventional. That's good enough. Keep it quick. Right, here are the questions, as you can see. How the character feels. Yeah, you are the main person, but guess what? Make it more interesting. Maybe other people go as well. So how to make it really quick? Set it up like this. Hang on, is the text too small? Maybe I should make myself smaller and then the diagram a bit bigger. No, I'm going to make the text really big. Let's double the size. 77 times 2, 154. Let's say here. Who? Yeah, that's much better. Who? Where? What happened? Why did you go? How did you feel? And then an ending. This is my favorite way to end it. You end with a cool question. Make sure the examiner is still thinking about your essay. That's the cool thing. Just end with a nice open-ended question. In my opinion, it sounds very professional. Can you see how quick this is? All I've done, if I can even get it, all I've done is just put the questions. Okay, who did you go with? Solo trip? No. Maybe other people went with you. So I'll let you decide. Solo or maybe 2 other people. 2 friends, maybe. All right, you choose later. Best friends, maybe. Where did you go? All right, so pick some random cool place, new strange place, island, a new shopping center, a house that's been abandoned, but then you found out and lots of cool, nice things. What else? Island seems pretty good. Why not? Because it says explorer, really. And what do explorers do? They go for a new place, and maybe an island is a perfect choice. What else can I say? Let's write it, because we need to plan fast. It's just 5 minutes, then you get going, and then this is the assignment I set you guys. Let me have a think. 20 seconds. What happened? Well, you discovered a new what? Well, on island, it could be anything. Gemstone, a new diamond, a new element. Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting. What else could you discover on a new island? New people, new civilization. Right, something like that. Can you see how quick it is? New what? Anything. Interesting. New gemstone. New people. Why did you go there? Because, well, why are you exploring? Is it because of your curiosity? Is it because it's your job, your career? Maybe you are an explorer. You need to come up with something new now, or else maybe the university is not going to fund your research anymore. You have to do it. It's your job. Something like that. So, can you see this paragraph? I'm just going to make this text smaller because I need to write a bit more for why and how. So, even if you haven't copied up to this point, you can always just go back a bit. Because it's a YouTube video, just click back a minute or two and then you've got it. Let me just make this smaller now. I've got to shoot this really fast. Why did you go? It is your career. You have to come up with something new. Or else no more funding, no more money coming in from your university. I just made it up, but it sounds like you've got to create. You've got to come up with something new now, or else... Well, that is the end for now. Look for a new career, perhaps. Okay, let's make that smaller. What's the time now? 1:16 a.m. It is Thursday, 27th of June. It's quite a hot day. Doesn't matter. Shoot the video. Here, let me make that smaller. That one. How did you get there? Interesting. Maybe you went by plane. Maybe by train. Very long train journey. Days. Maybe a very, very long plane journey. So you just... How did you get there? Or how did you feel? I think we need feelings. Okay? Think of adjectives now. Excited. Nervous. These sentences are really good. It's like you put one adjective and then you put the opposite adjective at the same time. You're excited and nervous. You are worried but thrilled. What if you discover something new on this island? That'd be really cool. So you pick an adjective and then you pick the opposite. So example. A basic one could be, it's really good I have the chance to go to this island, but it's really bad if I come up with nothing new. What if I don't find out a new gemstone, or I don't discover a new group of people? Can you see? People love this. You got the adjective and the contrast. You actually get this in lots of song lyrics as well. That's why people love listening to the same songs again and again. You say one thing and then you still say, well, it's okay. The other side as well. Excited, nervous. I love these kind of sentences. Okay, I'm going to delete the bit above. No, I'm just going to delete it like this. So then you can always rewind. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. You can always look back because I need to give myself a tiny bit of space. There's my setup here. How did you feel? Right, what's another one I could come up with? Quick. Hey, maybe temperature on the island during the days was hot. Hot is a boring word. Go extreme. So that's another thing. Think of an extreme adjective. Boiling. Yet during the night times, it was cold. Cold is a boring word. Make it extreme. Make it so creative. Just keep using adjectives throughout your text. Cold. No, it was freezing. There were icicles. It was like I was treading on ice. Maybe there was ice on my feet. Something creative. And then, you see what Well, you're on an island, so you discovered something. Oh, sorry, I've already said that. Ignore me. I'm going to do this in one take. And now you've got this. Okay, I'll delete that, but you can always go back 10 seconds if you need to rewatch the video. That's totally okay with me. And now the ending. Maybe at the end you did come up with some gemstone. Something positive, why not? I'm so glad. I'm thrilled. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. What a cool phrase. Just use phrases. Over the moon means it's like you're jumping over the moon. No human being can do that, but you're so excited. I'm over the moon for my new discovery of a gemstone. And now I love to end with a rhetorical question. It's like I'm bringing the examiner in. How about you? What is your greatest adventure? Your greatest discovery? And now I'm making the person think, okay, I've read your essay. Yeah, well, my greatest adventure, my greatest achievement was this. And then it's like the conversation, the essay keeps going in the person who has just read your essay. It's like leaving a lasting impact. What is your greatest achievement? This is a normal question you ask your friends anyway. How are you? How about you? And that's how we can end an essay. So there we go. How can you see that we're doing this really quickly? Now I'm explaining this video. It's about 11 minutes, but in the real exam, maybe just take 5 or 10 minutes. What's the first step? Just write every question. And what do we know are the question words? Who, where, what, why, how? Ending. You have to end the piece. Okay. And then each paragraph you set up answering these questions. When I set this for my students as an essay, example, I will mark it in this manner. I'll mark it properly, send it to me anytime by email or just post it in the comments below. I will take a look at the essay and then we go from here. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this really quick creative writing example essay. Why am I shooting this video? Because during my lessons with my students, I don't think there's enough time to cover this. So I am doing it here. Okay, thank you so much. If you guys want to stick around, there are so many useful 11+ videos on this channel. There's one popping up on your screen right now. So then you're just one step closer to passing your 11+ exams. Thank you so much.